350. And we had Jim up here a little bit earlier. In fact, I think he hosted the first walk around we did today. So for the crowd that wasn't here earlier, Jim, Ford comes to Carlisle every year, and it seems like your presence at the event is bigger each and every year. Why is that?
The Carlisle event staff and the family that Lance and your team here engender amongst not only the enthusiasts and the club members, but along the manufacturers with Ford, really makes it a family environment. And what better way to celebrate the family of Ford with the Ford club owners and the club members here at Carlisle, Pennsylvania, and show them all we have.
Well, you mentioned the clubs, and we had a chance to talk with John Clore earlier, and if you haven't met John yet, he's around, you will at some point, but John made the point to say that he can go to any show that's a club-based show. Pick a show in Kansas or Minnesota or Colorado, he's going to run into one or two Ford clubs. He comes here, 60 plus Ford clubs, and that gives you a great opportunity to really outreach and discuss the brand, doesn't it?
Yeah, not only outreach and discuss the brand, but to tell our loyal clubs that, you know, from the Edsel Club all the way to the Thunderbird Club to the Bronco Club, to share how much they mean to us here at Ford Motor Company. And Carlisle and the event staff here allows us to do so.
Well, thanks a lot, Jim. So we'll turn the microphone over to him and enjoy yourselves here as you walk around the 2019 Carlisle Ford Nationals presented by Meguiar's and check out all the cool cars on the National Parts Depot show field. Without further ado, Jim Owens.
Thank you, sir. Well, thanks everybody, and I'm glad to be here. For those of you who sat through my presentation on the high performance package, I will try to cover some different things here, but first, I want to say thank you. On behalf of the Ford family and Ford Motor Company, the enthusiasts who attend Carlisle are the people that, you know, really support Ford Motor Company. You know, Henry started the company back in 1901 with a race car called Sweepstakes, and performance and enthusiasts started this company back, you know, 1903 when Ford Motor Company existed, but he started it by racing a car in 1901. From that point in time, enthusiasts like you have kept Ford Motor Company going, and so on behalf of Ford Motor Company and the Ford family, we want to say thank you for all that you guys do in support around not only the car, but the family that you guys build around the car culture, so thank you. So, for the first time how many of you got a chance to drive the GT350 when we came out with it in 2015? In 2015, 50 years from the time where we launched not only the Mustang, but Carroll and his merry band of hot rodders in a shop in California built some GT350 competition models. So in 2015, to celebrate that, he built 37 competition model cars in 1965. Now, Sack will tell you 36, Carroll will believe 37. The car in dispute is that car that was sold to Ford Performance's company at the time. It was an actual one. So what we ended up doing in 2015 was build 37 of the R models in memory or honor of Carroll, who had built the 37 of those competition models. Now that GT350 back in the day, like when we launched the Mustang in April 17th at New York at the World's Fair, that car was a completely different vehicle. It was what we call white space. Like that car, baby boomers from that generation who were coming back from World War II, who had more disposable income and wanted to spend time around a car, he built a really cool touring car. You know, Lee Iacocca and the Fairlane Committee developed this car that was a great touring car, the 260 V8, had the 6-cylinder as well. But Carroll and his merry band of hot rodders turned around and made it a performance vehicle. A vehicle that GT350 won, I think, 13 of the 15 SCCA races that year, and was SCCA production B champions in 65 and 66, right out of the box. So to honor that car, came out with it in 2015, we have kept the Shelby GT350 from 15, and we've announced all the way through the 20 model year. For the first time in 50 years, we will have both the Shelby GT500 and the Shelby GT350 in the dealership showrooms at the same time. Now tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit about the GT500. Today I want to talk about the GT350. and this is a 2019 GT350. This will be the actual car we'll be doing hot laps in tomorrow out at the Gateway Pavilion over the hill where we have our hot laps, where you can get in and feel this. So the men and women of Ford Performance and the Mustang team have learned a lot about this car. 5.2 liter, naturally aspirated, 520 plus horsepower, wonderful car out on the track, a car that allows you to feel confident learning how to drive it on a road course. Now, our men and women of Ford Performance are enthusiasts just like you, and what they've done is begun to learn what that car is from 2015 till what we've done in 2019. And we've just done the press drive up in Michigan at the M1 Concourse, and the press is as impressed with the car as we are. And so what have we done differently on the 2015 or on the 2019 that have evolved since the 2015? Our suspension and handling folks have really tuned this car for you to get the most performance out of that vehicle to inspire confidence on a road course, but to also feel comfortable driving on your local streets. So like whether or not you're on Woodward Dream Cruise and you're going between 13 and 14 mile, you want to go fast in a straight line, feels comfortable. But what they've done is enhance the vehicle to make it the best performing GT350 that we have, the base GT350 that we have. So in 2019, what we've done is change some of the suspension components, the tire components, and the calibration for the MagnaRide suspension. So it is a completely new suspension setting because how the engineers, and I'm the marketing guy, Carl Whitman, our chief engineer, is just coming on site. He's playing his, oh, Carl's right here. Can I introduce Carl Whitman? So Carl is the chief nameplate engineer for both Mustang and the entire Ford Performance lineup. And before I start tripping up on myself technologically, what they've done differently on this vehicle to make it so special, I had one other thing to kind of say before, you don't mind walking in. So if you think about it, the GT500 that you see out on our display, and we'll do the walk around tomorrow, has a 7-speed Tremec-based true dual clutch transmission. So that is a performance-based transmission. Now, Carl's a really good driver. I'm okay. On a third pedal, no matter how fast and how much caffeine I've had in the morning, there is no way I can actuate the clutch and do the shifting as fast as the 7-speed Tremec dual clutch that we have on the GT500. That is the all-out performance transmission, and as we've announced, the fastest production Mustang on a road course that we've ever built, and probably fastest in the straight line, so 11th second. But if you are one of those people like me who like a third pedal, you still have the option for the GT350 with the Tremec manual transmission that's in there. So the reason we put the 7-speed in there was all out about the performance capabilities of that track, are on track, because it is capable of shifting in hundreds of milliseconds. Within 100 milliseconds, and I don't care how fast my left foot is, I'm not going to be able to put that pedal in and out within that 100 milliseconds.
Not at your age.
Not at my age, exactly. Neither replacement me. So that is one of the reasons why we're keeping the GT350 and GT500 in the showrooms at the same time. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Carl Whitman. He can walk through what his gifted engineering team has developed on this car to make it so special for 2019 and 2020 model year. Carl?
Thanks, Jim. So on the 2019 350 is a pretty special car for us. So as we're doing the development on the 500, we're doing that difficult job we have to do at Ford, is go from track to track to track, testing the GT500 to make sure it's a competent track car. So while we did that, the GT350R was always the benchmark. So we're always bringing our 350s along. And so as the team was driving those cars, they're like, hey, why don't we take some parts off the 500 that we're doing development on and give the 350 more performance and a more easy to drive? Because what the 350 is about is really a track-capable car that you can go out and drive home at the end of the day. So the thing you'll notice the most out of the 350 for 2019 is that it has a new deck lid spoiler. And that's common with the 500. And it's really designed to give you that great balance of downforce for the turn, but not a lot of drag as you're going in a straight line. You relieve the pressure on the deck lid, the high velocity flow goes out this way, and we get a lot of downforce from the optional gurney platform. So it gives you the ability, if you order that option, that if you're on a fast track, you gurney on and get more downforce, or if you're on a smaller track, you can just leave it up. To go with the aerodynamics of the spoiler on the back, we actually pulled the 350R grill onto all the 350s. What that gave us is the balance. So lift balance is always important on the track for us as we're driving fast. So that was kind of how we balance out the 350 in 2019. But really what came to life is we actually been really a strong partnership with Michelin for probably 10 years now. And so we took what was an older design from getting back to it was probably done in 2013 from a tire construction to the latest that Michelin has, which is a cup tire. So it's called a cup tube, and it gives you a lot of grip, but we have about the same level of performance in the wet, just because the tire technology has advanced that much in 5 years. So we got more grip as we go into the turn, and that gives us the ability to then retune the chassis. So we actually retuned all the steel in the chassis, so we got bigger rear bars, bigger front springs, to give you that cornering capability now that we can get into the corner faster and turn it into new tires. So in all, that gave us the capability. And then while we're working with the 500, with Billy Johnson, who's our driver for the GT program at IMSA, so Billy's been driving with us for probably 2 years straight now. And so he's got that really knack of actually communicating the car as he's doing a turn-in, because we'll put Billy in like a 350, a Mustang performance back, we'll put in a 500, and we don't really tell him what's in it. And then Billy's job is to go drive it the first time around and then maintain that lap speed for us. And so he gives us that great feedback when somebody jumps into a car that's just in tune and has that natural ability to take the steering feedback and tell you if it's actually easy to drive. So with that, we actually changed the ABS tuning for 19 and the Magrine tuning. So as you go into a corner, we're not taking off a lot of speed. We can do the proportioning better. We wrote better software to actually give you the ability to like trail brake into the turn now. So a lot of that development with Billy really came to improving the 19 GT350 and into the 20 model year 500. And that is pretty much what makes the 2019. So it's faster on the track as it goes, and it's easier to get that fast track lap. And with that, Jim, I'm going to turn it back to you for your wrap up.
Carl, thank you very much. And he's so much smarter on this stuff, and he knows that as a marketing person, I might take some liberties with my explanation. That is the hardcore technical facts from the chief nameplate engineer. This is his second Carlisle that he's attended. To get you the idea that the men and women of both the Mustang team and the Ford Performance team have enthusiasts like yourselves in mind when they're developing these cars. Because at the end of the day, like we told on the high performance package earlier today, they're enthusiasts just like you. And when you get enthusiasts with free time and parts and a garage and a track, there's a lot of things that you're capable of. So once again, we'll be answering questions here. If you want to come down between Carl and myself, we'll be able to answer questions on it. But on behalf of Ford Motor Company and the Ford family, we want to say thank you for all that you do for Ford and supporting your clubs and supporting our friends here at Carlisle. So
are you going to start it up, let her speak for herself?
Yeah, we'll start it up and let it speak for itself as well. So come on down if you want to have any questions. Thank you.
This is Pam from NortheastWheelsEvents.com at the 2019 Ford Nationals in Carlisle, PA. Checking out the new 19 Shelby GT350. We were talking about that spoiler earlier.
So you can attach it right here.
Mm-hmm.
You can attach the gurney flap right here.
It's nice that it's all adjustable. See where it goes on? Right over there. Beautiful. Aerodynamics are everything on this car. Again, this is Pam from NortheastWheelsEvents.com at the 2019 Ford Nationals. For more cool events like this, make sure you check NortheastWheelsEvents.com, SoutheastWheelsEvents.com, UKWheelsEvents.com, and while you're there, post and share your events. I'll see you at the shows.